Good morning, folks. Almost ready to rock. Got the Tundra almost all loaded up. We are headed northeast to the White Mountains in Arizona. We're gonna be camping around a little lake out in the boonies that I found using Gaia GPS. Awesome app if you guys are not familiar with it. And we're gonna go check out Christmas Tree Lake. It looks beautiful. We're at like 110 degrees today down here in the valley. So our mission is to escape the hot temperatures and let's go. What are you doing?
Drinking milk.
Why? That's gross.
No, it's not.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
We are? We're gonna go camping? Where to? Where's the place that we're going?
Arizona.
No. What's the name of the lake I told you?
Christmas Lake.
That's right, Christmas Tree Lake.
Hi.
What are you doing down there?
And I'm a dinosaur and breathing nuts.
With your mushy moose?
Ah.
You comfy?
Mhm.
Got little baby Rusty here. Hi, bud. We're gonna go camping. 1 year old, 3 years old, 35 years old. You look like a babe right now. You into it?
You look pretty good yourself. I call a little afternoon snacky poo at the campsite.
What are you doing, Ranger?
Eating a yogurt.
Is that gross? What are you doing, Russ?
This is our beautiful spot we chose. Pretty bad, eh? Stammy, Jappy, Tater. Bubbles! Don't be so scared!
Right here.
No, it's me. See, I like camping too, Mommy. It's fun. No, don't you even think about it. Potato, you're cute. There's a potato and a Russ bus and a yapper. Yeah, you cute. We're going on a trip. Yeah, we're camping. Hey y'all. Hey all you cool cats and you kittens. So I'm just recording your beautiful face in this beautiful landscape.
We're pro campers.
Dad.
Rusty boy!
This
You are
Jeff.
a rusty boy!
Jeff is a boy.
I'm just a boy in a
Just
rusty
boy.
world.
Hi, Ranger boy.
Hi.
What are you doing in there?
Bean.
Okay, good night. A little preview of our camp setup. We had a change of plans. We'll fill you in on that in a little bit here. We've essentially got this entire meadow to ourselves. We've got the 4-door Chevy 2-wheel drive.
Jeffrey, say hello.
Maybe pretty soon a Ram Rebel, 4-door Silverado. Toyota Tundra 4-wheel drive TRD off-road. 4-wheel drive Ford F-150 over here. Jeff and I are getting ready to do some overland builds in our little central area and continuing on down the canyon. A couple more tents here. Just doing a little nature walk out here with the boy. All of us group is back there. I went ahead a little bit. Found this beautiful spot out in this meadow. Sorry if there's wind noise, I'm recording on my phone for this little bit. And we all parked up here beyond the tree line, and there's just signs of game everywhere through here. Elk, deer, water footprints, poop, the whole bit. Gorgeous. I'm breathing because we're at pretty high altitude that I'm not used to, and I just got done carrying my 40-pound kid on my shoulders for an hour. But, well worth it. This place is absolutely beautiful. We're outside of Greer, Arizona. It's kind of on the northeastern side of AZ. Drove about 4 hours to get here. I'll explain our little debacle a little bit later. We're getting ready to head back to camp and make ourselves some camp fajitas for dinner. Stay tuned.
Our little setup over here. I know. Can't really hear us.
Fajitas.
Cute butt. What comes out of it?
Poo.
Let me see.
You look really cute.
Our spot is unreal.
You get a good one, Terry? Oh my gosh. That's real.
Look at this tasty sunset we got.
Pretty awesome.
Morning, guys. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's a bit windy out here, but goodness, it does not get much prettier than this. Let me fill you in on a couple things. As you guys know, we obviously made it to our campsite last night, but not without a few issues, trials, and errors. Initially, I had mapped this spot called Christmas Tree Lake, and it's on Indian reservation land, which they opened to the public to use, but I did not take into account the fact that there is still an ongoing worldwide pandemic, and they have the whole thing shut down because apparently the virus has been really bad within the reservations, and so they're not allowing natives or outsiders, public, to go explore any of that land. So it was all cabled off. An officer, a reservation officer, actually pulled up right as we stopped at our turnoff and just let us know what was going on, that we weren't even supposed to take a side road off of the main road The whole res is locked down. Jasper, come here, buddy. So that was a bummer. We had to do some last minute searching around to find a good spot, and I can say that we were pleasantly surprised because this spot is probably one of the most beautiful spots I've ever camped in, let alone in Arizona, where most people think it's just dried up dirt and cactus, which it is obviously not. I woke up early this morning about 4:30 after an absolutely terrible night's sleep. We camp with 2 young kids. We have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and it got down into the mid 40s, maybe a little bit lower last night. The issue was the wind picked up at like 11 o'clock at night and blew all night long. And we're talking just whipping our tent in the wind. So it was almost impossible to sleep. We put on a little white noise app. The kids slept through it okay. Us adults did not. We felt like we probably didn't sleep at all last night. But getting up this morning, I walked out into this meadow here. It was early. No one else was awake. It's still early. It's only 6 a.m. right now. And I spotted a cow elk through the trees, so I ran back and got my camera. I was bummed because I only got a quick little shot of it, but 5 cow elk were walking back up into the tree line. But when I first walked down without my camera, I could see them like prancing around and playing. There was one that was a little bit younger, and I wish I would have been a little bit more prepared with my camera and ready to go. Anyway, so horrible night's sleep, didn't get to the spot we wanted, but we're here and this is beautiful. And it's real easy to forget a bad night's sleep when you wake up to a place like this. Today we're just hanging out. We're gonna cook some breakfast in a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about our tent setup, my truck setup, and some future plans for this channel. This is officially our first video. So if you're one of the very first viewers, just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. I've had another YouTube channel in the past where I taught some photography and camera stuff. I do a lot of photo and video professionally. And so I'm not new to YouTube per se, but this whole venture is fairly new. To bring my family into the whole picture, my wife is on board, we're camping with 2 young kids, and what we really want to do is just help other people know that you can go camping with young kids. It's doable. It's rough at times, but it's totally worth it and it's totally doable. So hopefully we can share some tips and tricks along the way as we do it, and you guys will join us. Please comment below, let us know where you're from, where you found this video from. I know the chance of this one getting a decent amount of views is pretty slim on a brand new channel, but if you are here, just wanted to say thanks again. So Jasper and I haven't even introduced my pup here, who you saw is loving his life out here. This is his all-time favorite thing to do. We're gonna walk back to the camp, see if anybody's awake yet. We'll get breakfast started, and then I'm gonna try and just stay up here as long as I possibly can today. Back to the grind tomorrow, but the valley where we're from is 110 degrees. Up here, we've got a high of 72. So you can see why I might want to stay up here a little bit longer. Hey Ranger, say good morning.
Come on, put in these hot wheels.
I'll help you in 1 second. So here's our tent set up here. Not the most organized thing, but it kind of works. Pack and play for the 1-year-old. This guy, he's all sweaty. Hi buddy. He was snuggling with Mom this morning. Mommy's still recovering from a night of no sleep for either of us. We have a little full-sized air mattress right here with I think our bags are 30-degree bags. So for Arizona that works. And then our toddler boy, this kid, Ranger, sleeps at the head of our bed on a little crib mattress. Not a crib mattress, like a toddler bed mattress. It works out pretty good, and he's got the same bag as us. And then we run our portable buddy heater in here, hooked up to a, well, that's too bright. Anyway, portable buddy heater in here, hooked up to a large propane tank, so it ran actually all night long. And then our dog bed back in the corner for Jasper, so we've all squeezed into a $100 Costco tent in here, and it works out okay.
The wind.
The wind, I talked about the wind. It was...
But also for me, like, being a mom and camping with other people, I get like anxious, and so I can't fall asleep because I'm like, he's just gonna wake up and then I'm gonna have to like get him. So it's a whole thing.
That part's really hard because when the baby cries and we have other people here, we're worried about him waking up. He woke up 2 or 3 times last night. Ranger actually slept all night long.
He is every single time.
Camping, he's a really good sleeper. So this guy just needs to get a little bit older, and I think we'll be good. Huh, Rusty? Russ. Hi, bud.
And I am good climbing beds in here.
Yeah, you're a good boy. So that's our tent setup.
Tundra, is it true you just ate an Oreo?
Is that your dad's company?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Did you like it?
I like that
Bye-bye.
logo.
I'll let him know. No, you won't. No, I won't.
You gotta have a gimbal. Hey, Yarn, me and your neighbor. What? That's what I was actually trying to hint at, but he never picked up the hint. Alright, I'm just gonna put my...
You want a timer or anything? You got it.
Snack.
I'm